What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines...
The Midwestern weather is cooperating and the roof is open. It's time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
180.
Now it's gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
180.
Here's Goff. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. A good pickup there at 22. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Black 20.
Goff now looks to throw. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Yeah, an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jones.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Throwing Jones.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Colts.
We're scoreless after 1.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Ready? Hop, go.
On 2nd and 10. Jones. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's the one, his tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18.
That's another Colts first down.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Here we go now on first and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Colts first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO hook. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Daniel Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
180.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
The 26-yard line.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. And his throw here is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10. Again, Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Goff now to throw. He'll try and do this himself, and that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Goff. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
180. Hard goal.
Now Goff. And it's caught. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and goal from the 1. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Montgomery is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal.
20. Tiger.
Now Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Now he's going to step up and run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
The
final shot before break. Jones. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones lets one go downfield for Pierce. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for Indy. 48 yards.
When you get into the second half of the tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Delivers another one to Pierce. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw, Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniel Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Gone. He's got it complete to Gibbs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Gibbs will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for the Lions. First down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Back to throw. Goff.
Lions.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And they get Jones for the third time in this ball game. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's gone. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown. Anthony Gould. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
Out of the gun, Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Misses yet again. And the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. Down to the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A shotgun snap for Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
A 41-yard gain.
From the gun, here's Goff.
First down.
Throw caught by Raymond.
17 more yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
First down. First and 10 at the 13.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Obama.
Throwing again is Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. Finds Gibbs on the check down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he's got it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Sam Laporta, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The kicker on.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
That's the score. Colts 28. Lions 14.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing Jones. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down. First and 10 at the 26.
Now Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Kill! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Average roll. Whoa.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Goff. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it into any hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they'll take over.
Take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right to the air goes Sanders. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
First down 10 at the 33-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he is stopped in here. Tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
13.
19 tight, 9 Cowboy.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And in motion is Smith. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taking down at the 41. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, check. Cougar 19, go.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Isaiah McGuire up for the stop.
3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
On the check. Ready. Bronco 80.
Now Shador on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
Touchdown, Eagles.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready,
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Shador moving to his left. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. 3rd and 5.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. Open man. That is bomb. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, Sanders. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The 26-yard line.
79. Come on, come on.
They go play action with Sanders. On the run to the right. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And he will get into the end zone. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown Browns. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Man in motion is Smith. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Now, Shador forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Sanders will throw it. Exiting the pocket right. Downfield for Njoku. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 18-yard
off the play fake, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Hey, 73, 73.
To throw is Hurts. Forced out wide. Open man downfield is Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Again, Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Hurts again.
First down, Eagles.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down. Hurts will try it again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Again, working deep downfield. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Second down and 10.
Warriors 70.
To throw is Sanders. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. That's their own 27-yard line.
They'll motion a tight end right. A first down throw for Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's second down and 4.
63, 63.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. Devin Bush there on the stop. From the 43, here's second and 8. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on second down is Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He's got his man. It's Smith. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. He takes off. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On second down, Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown.
Elliott now for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the play after.
The kick is good. And the Eagles will get out in front 17-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready? 70, 60 by 6.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboys, go.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
Cougar nice, ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Get it. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 23.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
A gain of 17.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Denzel Ward. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
At their own 2-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Shador on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. To throw again is Sanders. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, they need 7.
Get it.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Stop low, 18. Like it. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Shador rolling right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Silver.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
63.
To throw is Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Devin Bush. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Hurts to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Sets up first down and goal at the 10-yard
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Hurts. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.